Hello, people. So, I want to talk about Rocky or Rani ki prem kahani. It's a small film which is trying to give a lot of messages to the society. I feel it's overdoing it. Things that I really liked about the film were the music of the film. I think Kamleya and Tum Kya Mile were some of my most favorite songs, and they are placed really well in the film. Fashion, the styling in the film is mind blowing. But somewhere it overtakes the scene. I will come to that later on. Since it's Karan Johar, you can always expect good clothes and good sets and good music, which was all there. Acting of all the characters and how genuinely they played the part. Fourth thing that I have to say is, again, coming back to the music, but it's the old gems of Hindi cinema, like how beautiful our old songs are, and they have so much relevance. Like even if you put them today in any film, they still give you that that joy. And they really add to the film because the entire film is about the old music and old shairi and all. This is my problem. From there, music kind of overtakes the entire scene. Sometimes the music is so loud that you can't understand what the other person is saying, or it doesn't make sense. Second, same goes with the costume. I'll give you an example. Again, let me clarify. If you haven't seen the film, please go watch it first. It's very entertaining. Like K3G, but in 2023. You will have fun, except the 2 seconds of cringe scene that you'll understand once you watch the film. I think that was absolutely unnecessary. Second, what I feel is that Karan Johar films always have to have one death. Movies don't move forward unless someone dies. Kuch hota hai, someone to dies like in the very beginning. Then Aadil Mushkil, someone dies in the end. I mean, you pick up any of his film, someone has to die for the film to move on. Again, there'll be a mother who's very happy or something off about her, and there'll be a dadi. Now, obviously, you know who I'm talking about. The dadi would either be very happy or she'll be very fucked up. Sorry to use that word, but again, and then there'll be a father. Now, Karan Johar fathers always have problems. I don't think I've ever seen a father who's okay. Was there a father in Aadil Mushkil? I don't even remember actually. I think the Aadil Mushkil I only saw for Aishwarya, and now film boasts about feminism. Film boasts about culture and discipline and family values, and it talks about social stigma. It talks about relations, father and son. It talks about women empowerment. But you know what? You see the two main characters. There is Ranveer Singh's character Rocky, on whom this is all forced to understand women, forced to understand feminism, forced to understand family values, forced to understand a lot of other things like etiquettes, manners. But at some point in time in the film, you'll realize that there is no need for it. He is not disrespectful towards women. He is not mannerless. Yes, he is loud, but he is not mannerless. He loves his family and respects family members. But everything is, forced upon him as if he is really bad at it, which I didn't get. I mean, this was not necessary. He was a Delhi loudmouth and loud guy, but he was not disrespectful towards women. Let's talk about our feminist empowered Rani. She was loudmouth. She was educated, still lacked manners. She didn't know how to respect family values and members. So I fail to understand that when we provide education to our kids, our youth, do we forget to give manners to them? Do we forget to give family values to them? Movie also, you realize that every time Rani does something wrong, you understand how right Rocky was. And that's for Rocky and Rani. And correct me if I'm wrong after you've seen the film or if you have seen the film already. Second, what I didn't like was that even if you have been in a marriage where there has not been any love and you have had love for 7 days somewhere in Shimla, which is the case of Dharmendra's story, will you forget that you're married and you will approach that person with all the glory and all the love that you had once upon a time for that person? See, the thing is, we all have had exes, okay? Today, if I bump into my ex, but if I'm already with somebody, I will not disrespect that person with whom I am and go ahead and do everything with my ex, and will that be justified? In the film, that's not wrong for Rocky, that's not wrong for Rani. So tomorrow, if Rani's ex, who apparently she makes him count, there are many and they are very well educated and they're doing very well in their life, comes back, will Rocky be okay with it? Or if suddenly in the marriage he realizes, oh, you know what, Rani was not my true love, but someone who I spent like 7 days somewhere in the hill station on a vacation with was my true love and doesn't care about Rani's, will she be okay with it? this. So all this doesn't make sense to me. I mean, why Karan Johar always have to come up with a story where there is infidelity and he tries to justify it? But I don't know why he doesn't give up on that idea. Again, understand the fact that the movie worked because it was very entertaining. But these are the key points that were missing and that needs to be questioned. Tomorrow, if I'm watching something, that why am I A not okay by me? B should not be okay by the society. C, is it okay by the filmmaker? Matlab, it's in the end a story that is served to me, right? I'm going to put in my hard-earned money to watch something which is ethically not correct. Second, a very humble request to all the filmmakers out there. I love the fact that you're using fashion as a part of your story, but you cannot. Like there's a very sensitive scene in Rocky or Rani where something bad happens and Ranveer Singh comes and apologizes to Rani's family. Very beautiful scene, very well written. And I love Ranveer Singh's acting in it. Whatever he explains, how society has made things okay and today they are questioned. Understand when a scene like that is going on, I cannot have a neon green Sherwani on my face because it's very, very distracting. And to be honest, my whole focus from the scene has now gone to the wardrobe. Another question that, why Karan Johar, Zoya Akhtar always come up with films where they have rich people problems. But then my question is, when you are so rich, when you have all the amenities in the world, you're not even educated little. Matlab, Ranveer Singh is shown as if he doesn't even know English or class fifth. And same goes for the sister also. मतलब again तुम्हारे पास इतना पैसा है तुम पढ़ाई नहीं कर पाए तुमने 10वीं तक तो पढ़ा पढ़ा होगा तुम्हें आता है that you character building and giving it for comedy and all that but come on यार मतलब make it little relatable ना आज तुम दिल्ली के किसी भी लड़के से बात करो एवरीवन इज एटलीस्ट 10th पास उनको ट्रॉमा के बारे में पता है उनको बेसिक वर्ड्स तो सबको ही पता है यार मतलब ये तो मतलब तुम कुछ भी बेचना चाह रहे हो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी दैट फिल्म वर्क आई एम फ्रॉम द फिल्म इंडस्ट्री एंड आई फील एवरी फिल्म शुड वर्क बिकॉज पीपल गेट एम्प्लॉयड बिकॉज ऑफ दीज मूवीज सो the end of the story, I would say that nothing new. But what I did love is a lot of hard work that has gone into the film. It was art, whether it was costumes, whether it was makeup, hair. I mean, they were looking perfect in every scene. The colors, like I said, some of the colors were very overpowering. Like there is this neon green sherwani that I have mentioned. Then there is a pink sherwani, again the same pattern which you will see. Then there's one scene which is completely red. I felt वो तो मुझे मास्टर का ही सेट लग रहा था which they again used. This is what my thought was. You let me know what you think. And the one thing that I really, really like that even till today, we are seeing our hero fully covered head to toe in a jacket and everything. And बेचारी हमारी हीरोइन है एक शिफॉन की साड़ी में नाच रही है मतलब कब तक मतलब till when will we be okay with it? It was fun. It was fun to watch them at the peak of some mountain and saris flowing. So at least someone in Bollywood is still selling that idea and we don't have to like only see bloodshed and so much reality. This film actually takes you to a different world and that's what I'm glad about. Although that world doesn't make a lot of sense at a lot of places. So this was Rocky and Rani and do let me know what you think and do subscribe, like and everything that you have to do only if you like the video. Have a good day. Bye bye.